Hello and welcome to your daily oracle reading for Saturday, June 6, 2020. I'm Linda the Lightworker. I'm a shamanic practitioner and I do daily readings that are meant for all of us during this time of COVID and, civil change in the world is changing. As we're transitioning, we're all in this together, and it's been a great time for us to connect in new ways. So I'm really glad you stopped by. If you want to find out more about me, check out my website, LindaTheLightWorker.com is my web address, or email me directly, LindaTheLightWorker@gmail.com, and I will get back to you just as soon as I can. All right, let's jump into our cards. Now, this is a general reading, and it's really closely tied into this full moon we've had on June 5th. Boy, wasn't that powerful. Lots of big energy happening out there. Lots of stuff going on. And it might be quite an emotional time. So hang in there, little tomato. You're going to make it. All right, let's jump into the cards. So our first card today, side note, I'm using the World Spirit Tarot deck, and all the information about my decks is also in the description box. The first card we have here is the Sage of Cups. All right. Now, I know, and you know, my regulars know, that this is a general reading. I don't like to compartmentalize any of the zodiac signs, but each of the suits of the tarot deck, the traditional tarot deck, does represent different signs. So the element of cups is naturally the water, and water elements in astrology, of course, are Pisces, Cancers, and Scorpios. So right here, when I pulled the card, I really thought this is particularly a strong message for Cancers. This is just how this full moon eclipse is hitting. So I just want to say it's for all of us, but for those of you with Cancer, I know I'm hearing you say, go on with it. All right, here we have the Seer of Cups, the Seer, Sage of Cups. So in traditional tarot, he's like the king, right? So that means in less like 24 hours, we went from the ace to the king. So that's the whole gamut of emotions. That's the whole suit that we've been through. Yesterday's first card was the Ace of Cups. So here we have this king, and he seems very well composed, very cultured. He is introspective. You know what's interesting about introspection is that it's always interesting to discover what people are actually thinking about when they're feeling introspective. So this person, this might be a person outside of you, or of course this could be you too. So quite introspective, sipping from his cup, very confident. I mean, he is Lord over everything he sees. But do you see down below all of these turbulent emotions? There's a whirlpool of emotions, the author of this deck says, happening around this guy. And that whirlpool of emotion is swimming around. So he's not looking at it. So he's not going inside. So he seems calm on the outside, but inside he's a wreck. Some of you know how that goes, right? One moment you might be feeling like, hey, this feels all right. And the next minute you're like, I'm a complete mess. Like, what is all this stuff that's coming up? So this Sage of Cups is all about you having the courage. Well, I know this isn't a courage card. It's an invitation. This is an invitation for you to really look at this emotional turbulence you have going on. It's unraveling, and it could be all sorts of things are happening at the same time. And you're like, what do you mean? So let me go to the second card. The second card is the Eight of Cups. So what I mean is that let's focus, write a list. What are these 8 things that are coming up, that are percolating, that maybe you don't want to look at, or you have been avoiding looking at? So it doesn't mean you have to have a harsh eye, but this is about you going within, taking a personal retreat. Find your beach. Look at that beautiful beach cove. Oh, wouldn't it be nice to be walking along the sandy white beaches with our feet in the sand, looking at the seashells and being at the beach and hearing the ocean. I mean, I'm in the desert. I have it great here in the desert. But for some of you, especially dealing with these emotional cups that are coming up, your happy place might be at the beach. So this might be for you to really do a visual retreat. Where's your happy place? Can you get there? Now, if we all were closer together, I would certainly say this is a perfect time to do journey work. This is the time for you to go within and have your own vision quest. Do your sound meditations, do your movement therapy, do your healing modalities as you process these emotions that are coming up in 8 different areas. You might be feeling very joyful about your physical health and then discouraged about your financial health. I mean, the different cups can be whatever they represent to you. Relationships with yourself, but these are your things. Because here's what the invitation is. Get into that retreat space. Retreat to do your inner work. Really to be able to feel the feelings. A lot of us run away from our feelings because they appear terrifying. And sometimes they just need to be acknowledged. Like, yeah, I exist. Sometimes I think of my feelings and my emotions like, what's that Dr. Seuss book? Horton Hears a Who, right? So the emotions are like, your little cells calling out to you. You know how I love the all-cell meeting, right? But we are here, we are here, we are here. They're just trying to reach you. So listen to them and ask them what they have to say. If you're able to be grounded and in a place of serenity and peace, start the dialogue. And honestly, write it down. Use pen and paper, rather, because there's an electromagnetic change within the body as we do different movements. I know I've talked about this before, but the actual act of taking a pen and putting it to paper to write something down, like in the olden days, restore the gift of writing, because that's a gift. It really is. And it leads to such tremendous insight. So it's a beautiful Saturday. Make sure you invest in yourself. Find your retreat and explore this, because in the Mother Peace Tarot deck, the 8 of Cups is represented by an octopus who has all these jewels that are all spilled all over the place. So the wisdom of the message is, if you do not tend to these emotions that are percolating or that are uprising or presenting themselves, perhaps you're moving forward with this project that is like, I can't believe I'm doing this, and it triggers, well, you're crazy, all kinds of emotion, right? Response from the peanut gallery. Really just allow yourself to process in your way and write it down. It's very helpful, because our final tarot card for today, our reading, is the beautiful 2 of Wands. Do you see this? It's as if there are 2 directions, and it's so clear. Follow the shooting star. This is about budding relationships, taking action, moving towards your dreams, your goals, your visions, your insight. What's the greatest dream that you have for not only yourself, but your family and those you love and those of your like-minded community, and how much you adore them? What is it that your new family of choice, maybe you're moving towards, or perhaps you're moving towards a whole new way of dealing with yourself emotionally? Isn't that exciting? So there are all kinds of possibilities here today. So just stay in touch with that, because things are working out, little tomato. You have been on a long, hard journey. And look at our final card from the Denise Linn Sacred Travelers deck. You know I love her. Rainbow blessings are in the air. God bless the rainbow blessings. The rainbow tribe is one of my favorite tribes. The message here is, blessings are showering. Is that right? Yeah, they're showering your life. Blessings are showering in your life. Look at that. It's okay to have a happy ending to the story of your life. It's okay for you to do well. It's okay for you to reach your goals. It's okay for you to stay committed to how you feel good. You know, I have some of my soul family are starting a new diet. They've been on the keto for a while now, and they fell off it, and now they're back on track. And there's nothing better than once you find it, you know, you pick yourself back up on whatever practice you have that makes you feel better. Make sure you do it. Maybe it's qigong or movement or yoga or what is it, taking a walk. Know that rainbow blessings are here for you and you have a happy ending. So keep doing all that good work. My goodness, little tomato, you've done such a good job. I'm so proud of you. You've worked so hard. Allow yourself to experience the beauty of retreating and going within just to hear your own voice. Enjoy that beautiful beach, okay? All right, that's our reading for today. Wow, what a beautiful day. Really acknowledge those emotions. Feelings are just feelings. Just be you. And you got it. You've done a really good job. So, yeah, you can do it. All right, my dear. If you're one of my new subscribers, thank you so much for being here. I'm so thrilled you're joining our community. We're small and we're mighty, and we just do what we're going to do. So, welcome aboard. All right. I love you. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you next time.